Have you ever noticed that attractive girls often end up with boys who aren't conventionally good-looking? It's a scenario that leaves many people puzzled, scratching their heads, wondering what's going on. It just doesn't add up for them. On the other hand, it seems less common to see attractive men with unattractive women. But why is that? What's the deal with that? The answer isn't as simple as it may seem. Human attraction is a complex interplay of biology, psychology, and social factors. So let's unpack this, shall we? Yes. Now look, I'm not saying we're all just animals, driven by our primal instincts, but we can't ignore millions of years of evolution, right? See, back in the caveman days, it wasn't about who had the sharpest jawline or the biggest biceps. It was about survival. Women were naturally drawn to men who could provide for them and their offspring. Guys who were strong, resourceful, could hunt, build a fire, protect the family. That's what mattered. And you know what? Those qualities, they translated into confidence, intelligence, social influence. These things showed a man was capable, a survivor. And those instincts, they're still with us today, even if we're not always aware of them. Now, I've been saying this for years. Men and women, we're wired differently. And nowhere is that more obvious than in matters of the heart, or should I say, the brain. See, men, they're often drawn to visual cues. It's how they're programmed, and frankly, there's not a lot they can do about it. But women, we experience attraction on a deeper level. We're looking for emotional connection, for someone who understands us, who we can build a life with. It's about feeling safe, respected, cherished. And that, my friends, has very little to do with physical appearance. Let me tell you something. Confidence is the sexiest thing a man can wear. It's more attractive than any designer suit, any fancy car. Confidence tells a woman that you believe in yourself, that you can handle whatever life throws your way, and that's incredibly attractive. It signals competence, emotional maturity, resourcefulness. A confident man doesn't need to be the loudest guy in the room or put others down to feel good about himself. He knows his worth, and that's magnetic. Now, physical attraction might get your foot in the door, but it's the emotional connection that keeps the relationship going strong. See, relationships thrive on shared experiences, on vulnerability, on truly seeing and understanding each other. It's about being there for the good times and the bad, offering support and knowing that you're not alone in this crazy thing called life. Women, we crave that deep emotional intimacy. It's what makes us feel loved, secure, and fulfilled. And that, my friends, is far more powerful than any six-pack abs. Okay, let's talk about the bad boy for a minute. Yes, there's often an initial allure to the rebellious, mysterious type. But let me tell you, that charm wears off pretty quickly. The excitement of unpredictability can quickly turn into frustration and insecurity. In the long run, women are looking for stability, for a partner, for someone they can trust. That whole bad boy thing, it's a fantasy, a phase. What truly matters is kindness, respect, and emotional maturity. We're living in a different world than we were 50, even 20 years ago. The old rules, they don't apply anymore. Women, we're more independent, more empowered than ever before. We're not sitting around waiting for Prince Charming to rescue us. We're going after what we want, and that includes choosing partners who make us happy. Not just partners who look good on paper or in a picture. Now, I'm not going to lie and say that looks don't matter at all. Of course, physical attraction plays a role, but it's not the be-all and end-all. It's just one piece of the puzzle. What matters more is the connection, the personality, the shared values. You can be with the most beautiful person in the world, but if you don't have that spark, that emotional intimacy, it's not going to last. So guys, what's the takeaway here? First, focus on yourself, build your confidence, develop your emotional intelligence, become the best version of yourself. Second, treat women with respect, listen to them, value their opinions, and be there for them emotionally. And finally, remember that true attraction goes far beyond physical appearance. It's about connection, character, and kindness. When you embody those qualities, you'll be surprised at the incredible women who are drawn to you. At the end of the day, attraction is subjective and multifaceted. What one person finds attractive, another might not, and that's perfectly okay. Instead of worrying about external validation or trying to fit into some arbitrary mold, focus on becoming the best version of yourself. Cultivate your passions, develop your character, and treat others with kindness and respect. True attraction comes from within. And when you radiate self-assurance and kindness, it won't go unnoticed. So the next time you see an attractive girl with an unattractive boy, remember, there's far more to the story than meets the eye.